Hello everyone, I'm Garret Can't, and I have a horrendous headache. Normally I would sit back and I would say no, I'm not gonna work tonight, but I feel really bad about the past few nights not doing anything, and it was out of my control, but I still feel bad. So here I am. I'm here. How are you all? I'm probably not going to be very action-packed until I hit my second wind, which may or may not happen. I've already taken painkillers, and for a time, I was feeling good. And then the headache came back. Where the hell is my Morrowind? Hello? Hello? Where is it? There it is. Okay, I think that's it. No, that's the executable. I think. There we go. Is that it? No, that is not it. Okay, everyone, hang on while I fiddle with Nope, that is it. That is totally it. Okay, you can see it. Hey, what angel is singing to me right now? That was Charm. Someone I've been using her music for a while. I talked with her to make sure it was okay, and she said yes. But out of sheer respect, I don't use most of her stuff, because you should totally check her out and get her music. She is awesome. Sounds familiar. Yeah, this is based off World of Warcraft. She plays World of Warcraft. She's really into that game. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing? Can't quite place it. It's World of Warcraft. Here, who's that song? Sorry you're sick. It's okay. It's usually one thing or another. It's called Warcraft Words by Charm. The smoldering fire is unbearably strong. Fire is too strong. I see that you are becoming a fire god. That can be perfectly fine. Just no more inside the house. That's not good. All right, everyone. I don't exactly have a real Sardinius West Indias. West Sidious. Yeah, there we go. Welcome. Yeah, I don't really have any sort of actual thing planned for today. I decided to get on this game because it'd probably be the least painful, and he left. Okay. Probably be the least painful on my mind. And I wanted to get some non-content in. I wouldn't consider this content, considering all I'm doing is running around being a complete fool, but I also got a headache, and it really hurts. It really hurts. It's like resting just above my eyes, around the frontal lobe. So it really kind of stings. But that's what headaches are. Headaches are not fun. It's like getting punched in the face on the inside. It's not fun. I am becoming a fire god indeed. None shall stop the fire. No, and they should never put out your fire. Ever. You need to get marshmallows, though. That is your hot dogs, marshmallows, maybe some red meat. That is your prerogative as a fire god. You gotta start cooking some of that delicious... What am I doing? This could be bad, getting on this game when I have no idea what I'm doing. But hey, look. I stole things from the temple, because it's still me, the character that likes to take things. Although this character only takes them because she's sick of society, so that's what she does. That's what she does. Let's sell you these things. You can't afford this transaction, because I'm an idiot, and that's a bit expensive. There we go. How about that? I'll sell the rest to Wayne. Wayne will be glad to pick up that stuff, Galbadir. I'm sorry, you're a fool. Take my spear. There you go, Wayne. It's a water spear. It's good. You can breathe underwater. Wait, was that the one that lets you walk on water or breathe underwater? I don't care. It was an item I got, and I sold it, and I feel good. I guess we're gonna do some quests for Eeeuuurgh, because I'm bored. And I haven't bothered doing these quests yet. Telvanni Bug Musk. Yeah. You made a bet. You made a bet you'd be journeyman before Galbadir. Mushrooms and write a report. Wants you to give her a fake soul gem. Okay, well, I'm invisible, so she totally can't do shit about this. Yes, and we're also gonna take everything she owns, because I'm that kind of person. You remember this quest for all of you people who, you know, did the thing in this stuff? We got this. We got this. Wait, what? I take that, and I put the fake... What am I supposed to do? I should put the fake soul gem in Galbadier's disc. Okay, I did it. She'll never know. She'll never know. She will never know. I did it. Yay, dear thanks you. Okay, well. What about duties? Local flowers. Okay, gold connect stone flower piles. Heather. That'll take a bit, but hey, I did it. And Galbadier should be heading back upstairs now. None the wiser. Yeah, okay. You know what could happen if it's the right kind of, wrong kind of fake soul gem? It could explode when she tries to enchant it. She puts a soul into it, and the soul screams for freedom and just blows her up. I just got back from the state fair and ate amazing food. Giga, that's awesome. I want some food. I love fair food. I love, especially being outdoors and eating food. There's something about the smell and the taste sensation. You actually like bacon a lot. Well then, Daniel, get some bacon. Get some bacon, you know, get some skillet there, and make some bacon outdoors. It'll be good. It'll be so good. You will be so happy, so pleased with the fresh, delicious, Bernie bacon. You know. Let's take off this robe because I can't see shit. Alright, look, there's some heather. Let's go get some heather. Come here, Heather. Come here. It's a person. I'm hunting down people. I'm assuming she just wants one. South, head east, has more moonlight. I know I'm being attacked. Blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Oh, God. No. Okay. Willow Anther. Yes. Okay, so we got Heather, Willow Anther. We need Stoneflower and Gold Can't. And I think she only wants one of each. Though I could be wrong. That's Comberry. We'll just pick it up in case she feels like it. Yeah. You never know when you're gonna need something. You never know in Morrowind. There's always a reason for everything. Unless it's poison. Because the ingredient poison seems to be used for nothing. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't think there's any use for poison. You can literally find poison in the world. Look! Gold Can't. You know what that means now? We just need Stoneflower. And that's like the most common plant in the game. Also one of the more useful ones. Am I actually going to find any? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably not going to happen. But I'm believing in myself. I've run across entire fields of this thing. I know it's in the Ascadian Isles region, so as long as I keep heading in this direction, I should be fine. One would think so, at least. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. One would think so. I'm kind of sad that guy joined on the server and then left. I was kind of hoping we'd have more people, you know, on this server. Hey Mara, how you doing? How long was I gone from here? I don't know. Good to see your live stream. Yeah, I'm live streaming. I've got a headache. It's not a pleasant thing to have, but here I am. Good old Garret, headache boy. Oh. Willow. Okay. We have Willow. We need Stoneflower. I'm getting some latency tonight. I don't know how the stream is coming out. Just grab some extra, because why not? I've noticed my internet's been really shit for the past few days. It's been kind of and I think it's because my brother was fucking around with something, but yeah. He was messing around with something trying to get the best connection possible, and it seems in his efforts he may have doomed our computer connection to the internet. The internet connection to the internet. I don't know. He didn't touch my computer. He just touched the internet. And now it's kind of weird. Oh. You just... That's your new home, then. Okay. No, I don't want to ask my question. Go. Oh, boy. That was a little shocking. You walk in, and she's in the wrong spot. Here you go. Yay, we got you the things. Wow, cheap restore magicka. I don't really have use for that, but hey, what's my, what, can somebody raise my Mages Guild standing here? Hey, you're in charge. Can you talk to me? Advancement. Advancement. Well, fine. Okay. I need to convince some ex-Telvanni to join us. Hang on one second. Because if we... I think maybe Ajira still has some stuff. She's like your beginning quest person. Duties. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl. Ceramic bowl. Revere has some. Why would I pay for one when I can take it for free? However, I think if we kill Revere, we'll get in trouble. So let's be careful. A ceramic redware. Ceramic bowl. I'm gonna just take it. She doesn't need to know that I stole it. There's no way for her to know, right? She can't just suddenly say, hey, Revere told me he's missing a bowl. It's like, no, I literally just took it. There's no way he could possibly know. Now, if this was Skyrim, he'd walk over and go, missing bowl. And then she'd be like, oh, no, wait, no, it was a ceramic bowl. Here it is. Stolen reports, no. She stole your reports. Well, wonderful, wonderful. It's just like Hogwarts. I remember this. Yes, the reports must be nearby. Maybe I should talk to Galbadir about this. Maybe I could find the reports. Oh, there they are. Easy. Here you go. Oh, both of her reports. Well, damn. You know, I didn't even know it was over there. I'm just looking around. I'm guessing that, guessing it's somewhere around here. How is everyone tonight? How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing much better than I am. I'm hoping... Why are you so mad? Okay. Well. She doesn't want to say anything about it. What about you?
How are you?
Missing reports. No. No. She don't know. She don't know.
How do you do?
She don't know. It doesn't surprise me. Well, you know, that's not very helpful, sir. It doesn't surprise you. Of course it doesn't surprise. Nothing surprise. Oh, look! Report! I don't even have to talk to Galbadir about it, but maybe I will. Just because.
Hello.
Hey, bet with Galbadir. I know where they are. They should prove once and for all Balzmer are better thieves than the Khajiit. Yes, I stole. I'm quite proud of it. Actually, I hid the first one and dressed in the bedrooms. I hid the second one. But what? Really? You just told me where they are, even though I just found them. You're not a very good thief, if you're gonna tell me all your secrets. Oh my God! Here they are. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you did. I know you worked very hard on the potions. They're terrible potions. I don't really need them. Okay. Well, we completed her first line of quests, and I feel good about that. I think we'll get an advancement, but we won't begin these new quests for some time. We are now the Eeeuuurgh. Yay. Okay. Mage's Guild is incredibly long, by the way. It's a long journey. One that I haven't done in a very long time. In fact, I'm not even sure I ever beat the Mage's Guild. I know I beat the Thieves Guild quests a long-ass time ago. And the Mage's Guild just seemed like a real slog, and I didn't like that. I don't need cheap restore magica potions. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need that. It's more useful than most things, but probably wondering why I have a bunch of other random potions. There are reasons for that. There are reasons for that. At the moment, though, I think they are what they are. Hey, Emerald. Remember, this is a public server, so if anyone wants to jump in, you are most welcome to. Let's see. Yeah, that'll all be good. Give me that 1,000 gold. Heckin' yeah. Okay. Forests, they're nice places to be in. I like forests. I love forests. Calm, wonderful forests. Yes. Good forests. Alright. Again, this stream is going to be very laid back, because I'm not feeling so well. I'm really not. I feel really awful. Anyone we can sell this crap to? Probably Revere. He buys junk. Hey, I stole a bowl from you, but I'm going to give you a limeware platter. Does that call it even? Friend? Will you buy some random things? I'm not sure I want to give him any of the good gems. I could turn those into things. Moon joined the server. You know, you gotta have a lore-friendly name, buddy. He doesn't have a lore-friendly name. So he's probably gonna get in trouble. Actually, he will get in trouble. I think the only time you could have the name Moon and be absolutely untouched when it comes down to lore-friendly is if you were a Khajiit or something like that. But even then, there's not many Khajiit named just Moon. It's a slippery pickle. It is indeed. You know what we need to do? We need to make some quick cash. And the best way I can do that is to go across the world and scream into a box. No. Is to go across the world and get artifacts to sell. This is the grind. Welcome to the grind. Am I gonna die? No. But I will die if I screw this up. I could totally tell this guy, you know, you're gonna need a lore-friendly name, but it comes out as if I'm being a dick and they leave the server. So I'm gonna let him realize tomorrow when the admin deletes his character that he has to have a lore-friendly name. Because if I tell him, he's going to yell at me. And I've seen this before. People will scream at you for telling them what to do. And it's like, it's an RP server. You gotta create an RP persona. You can't call yourself Moon and expect your character to remain. No. You're going to get deleted. You have to have a name that fits in the world. We had a guy called Death on the server. His name was Death. The admin's about to delete him unless he actually... I died. Wow. That was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I lost... not the worst. I lost quite a few points here and there. But hey, my hand-to-hand dropped, and that's actually good. I'm glad my hand-to-hand dropped. You know why? Because I've been doing a thing where I make my werewolf insanely strong with hand-to-hand. So the lower hand-to-hand that I have on my character, the more points I can put in with magic. I knew it was going to happen. I told myself, this is bad. I'm going to squash myself. I have to remember I'm also really loopy right now. My head hurts. Garrett's face hurts. It's not good. I'm taking a lot of damage from stuff. Oh my god. The scent is quite gentle, clings to your skin and clothes. Yay, the bonfire. That's nice. Garrett, have you seen the Sky Oblivion mod trailer? The mod looks nice, and what's your opinion on the trailer? I don't know about Sky Oblivion. I mean, it looked nice. It did. I'm more into Skywind personally, but I would definitely play Sky Oblivion when it comes out, I think. Wait, the name makes sense. The guy is Khajiit, but other than that, he shouldn't be named Moon. Yeah, yeah, because Khajiit sometimes are named simple things like that. Sometimes there are exceptions, but can I get my blunt weapon skill back? Thank you. Blunt weapon is increased to 99. Woohoo! Come here, you. I mean, I've seen Khajiit have very strange one-shot names. You are hostile, aren't you? Oh yeah, you're gonna try to shoot me. Yes. Sorry, Dunmer, but that's the way it had to go. You wanted to fight. You got Hey there. You wanted to fight, you gotta fight. You gotta fight with a very powerful druid. She has kicked your ass. You don't really have anything of value, do you? What's in here? Probably nothing. We're gonna check it, just in case. Wow, 50 gold. Never mind. That's okay. That's good. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna do this jumping thing again and not kill ourselves. How about that? Do I even need to use this? I'm gonna use it. Fuck it. I'm normally pretty good about timing this and not obliterating myself on my own jumps, but, we messed up. We messed up. We messed up hard. I can actually see who Moon is. Actually. / who. Moon is a Khajiit. So Moon, I think, is fine. I think Moon is fine. I would say Moon is fine. Because there are Khajiit named Pearl, for instance. Khajiit named, you know, Sunwalker. Things, weird names. Like, normally, it's a racial name, but short one-word names, that is common. That is common. I'm not sure if... I don't believe that's, like, Khajiit family. They don't name their children Moon. They don't name them children, you know, Sun Thistle or things like that. Rather, their slave, the reborn new names from being a slave, they'll name themselves something beautiful, something nice, something they treasure. So I believe Moon will be fine if Moon is truly a Khajiit and not just masquerading as one. If your name was Moon and you were a filthy Imperial, you're getting banned. Not my rules, admin's rules. Ow, you hit my back. Stop it. Stop. Please. Please it. Stop. Stop hitting me. Please, I just want what's in there. Stop it. I will hit you. I'll make you pay. I need to raise this. There we go. Hey, yeah. More skill for me. Yeah, sorry. Okay, we grab this. I might as well get the rest of the gold in here. Garrett needs money. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, look at this. Chest money. We're getting the chest money, everyone. Look at the chest money. 265 gold. Woo. Oh my god. It's raining gold. Come on, open. Open. Yes. Yay. 356. Pearls. Diamonds. I'll take the dagger because I don't care. Alright, more stuff. Ooh, there's nothing in this one, but I'll open it anyways. Wow. Books. And you got these random daggers. Ancient silver daggers. They're pretty good daggers. You know? I could leave a couple of those in Balmora, but then you'd have a bunch of people killing each other for reasons that only they can claim. We're gonna go to Vivek, and we're going to get Umbra. Khajiit has to sound Khajiit, but the name is only an exception. Well, yes and no, yeah. Wouldn't it sound funny if Khajiit named Moon Sugar? Yeah, I think that would be kind of going a little against the RP, calling them Moon Sugar, because they like Moon Sugar. And I don't think any Khajiit would even call their child Moon Sugar. I don't think any Khajiit born into slavery, getting free, would call themselves Moonsugar. Khajiit like the sound of this name. No, I don't think that would happen. But, definitely not Butt. They wouldn't name themselves Butt. If they name themselves Butt, that Khajiit's probably a flesh peddler. Khajiit have to work tail hard. Oh, you poor cat. Okay. No. Yeah. This server, the main rule is to be an RP and to create RP characters. So people naming themselves stupid names like, the Lord of Fire and Destruction, or something anime sounding, that doesn't work on this server, and they get the subsequent character deletion, and it's not. Yeah, you don't do that here. You don't do that here. There's actually a JRPG server for this, which I find to be the most cringy, horrifying thing I could possibly imagine, and a lot of those people sometimes try to jump in here, and they're like, you know, Nichi-san is my senpai, something something go go super robot, and then they get completely actually permabanned from the server because our admin doesn't want to deal with it. He's trying to create stories, and he wants to be able to send this back and read it, you know. He wants people to be able to read this server lore and like an exciting adventure, not some crazy off-the-wall bullshit. I don't know. I joined late. Like, I don't know how old this server is, considering the time that this client has been out for multiplayer, but I know I've been here relatively later than most people. And I'm liking it. It's a good server, but I do see his reasons. I see his reasons for wanting to keep things, you know, concise. It is supposed to be lore that fits in with the Elder Scrolls, so you can't go too overboard. I am a little sad, however, that guard characters have to name themselves like individual names. They can't masquerade with the names Imperial Guard or Ordinator. Personally, I'd have no problem against that. I'd like to see that. You could literally be invisible. Ow. Stop fighting me. You asshole. Okay. I didn't have to fight that, but he was in my way. Okay, when you're in Garret's way, well, you're in Garret's way. What else would you be? We're gonna kill Christamere Lady, and I could go and get the Ice Blade of the Monarch. I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna just get this. No summons! She tried to summon, but I stopped her, because I'm good. Grab the thing you came here for. There you go. There you go. Good, good, good. We could loot this place, but it's not gonna be that valuable to us. Welcome to the tropical hellhole that is Mournhold. It's a place that's hot, humid, miserable. Everyone is miserable here. The city is made of stone in the hot, hot sun, and you will not have a good time. Let's sell these things, because Garret wants his money, please. It's not as if he doesn't have enough money. Garret needs more gold to pay for his enchanting addiction. You know, I just realized I didn't have my awesome robe on. We could have gotten caught right there. Oh, I forgot to sell Eilidon's ward. Oh boy, yeah, we've got more gold incoming. Hey, would you like a shield? Yes, take my shield. Now I could totally just, you know, re-pilfer one of these if I wanted to. I don't really have a reason to, so we're not going to. We took back the Dragonbone Cuirass though, because I'm wearing that. Immunity to fire and frost? It's too good. A Khajiit named Butt sounds silly. Yeah, it would be silly. A character named Manamarco. He would not be allowed because he is a lore-sensitive character. I don't actually know when Manamarco lived, so... No, isn't he like 200 years prior to Morrowind? To the Morrowind prophecies? So yeah, he wouldn't be there. If you're waiting on Skywind, what would you expect out of it? I would expect... pretty much the entirety of this game in its DLC content, or I should say expansion content, reforged. At least that's what they said their goal was. If they leave out Blood Moon, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be very pissed. I guess I really want to see the Mace of Avar Stonesinger brought back in, you know? That'd be cool. I'd like to see, I'd like to see their take on Dagoth-Ur. I'd like to see how that goes down. Eh, the Daedric Dagger. We could have totally taken one of the artifact items and sold it, but whatever. It's what it is. It's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna repair all this, because I can. And I wish I could repair my brain right now, because it really hurts. It hurts. God, I don't like to hurt. I don't like to hurt. I've got 1,171,000 gold. 302. Yeah, that's a lot. We were all pitching in, trying to save up gold to get the Ministry of Truth as a house, only to find out it was actually 20 million and not... Originally we thought it was 2 million. Then we heard it was 5 million. So we thought it was 5 million, so we got as much gold as possible. And then we find out, the second, you know, the friends go to buy it, that it's actually, it's actually 20 million gold. And it takes forever to get 1 million, let alone, so my friend bought the dungeon instead. And we've turned that into a Fight Club bar. I think I'll probably show that to you guys. It's pretty cool, but it's pretty much ready as long as there's a lot of RPers that come in. He has to create a character too as the game master. Why did I bother going back this way when I can totally just do this? Yeah, I don't know. Garrett's being silly. I'm silly. Hi. Mara, what would you expect out of Skywind? I'm curious. You're asking me. I want to ask you. What do you think Skywind will be like? Do you think, do you want to see some of your favorite quests re-envisioned, like Fargoth's Shiny Ring? Maybe the Drunken Mud Crab? Shy! You buy my stuff. So dry I am. So dry. You know, the driest mud crab. He's very sad. He's dry. He doesn't want to be dry. Speaking of mud crabs, hey mud crab. That was a bit shocking. That happened. Hey, let's go break into everyone's favorite drug lord plantation owner. Man. Person. I'm coming to take your shit. Hee ha ha ho 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 ho. I've done these grinds on my streams way too much. I'm aware of that, but quite honestly, compared to the questing in this game, there isn't much. It's really the player interaction I'm seeking, and there's nobody on. I mean, there is Moon. Moon is on, but he hasn't said anything in chat. Maybe I should say hello. Maybe I should say hello. Or maybe not, because I'm awkward. You know, I'm just thinking to myself, it's been a while since he joined. If I say hello now, he'll probably think I'm a dingus. Which is true, I am a dingus. I'm just not the kind of dingus he expects me to be. Or maybe he's one of the hackers that's been joining the servers. We had a lot of hackers join recently. They've been doing a lot of weird stuff. Manipulation of items and stats and all kinds of weird things. And then there was, there's this guy that joined the server, and he is making it a bad place for everybody. He's not necessarily, we can't prove if he's hacking or anything, but he likes to preach about bullshit. He likes to make all the RP everywhere in the entire game about him, and he follows people around. In fact, I may even leave the server if this guy hops on. Because he literally will just... he ruins the fun of the game. Like, he's... I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, the admin's looking for some way to prove that he's doing something other than just griefing people. Because apparently you can grief people on this server. Didn't know that was a rule. Apparently you're allowed to grief. But it has to give way to RP. Let me tell you a secret. When you do nothing but talk out of character the entire time and not in-game, you're just griefing to grief. You're not actually RPing. So, we got enough strikes against him. He's getting a boot off the server. And it sucks, because a lot of people have left the server that jump in and be like, cool, I want to play in this game, and he blows them up without RPing. And then they leave, and they don't come back, because there's that guy on the server. You know, that's the thing. Any game with multiplayer, someone's going to find a way to ruin it for everyone else. It's just what happens. You got to give people a chance to discover the RP. To indulge in their character and talking with people and experiencing a story. The Drunken Mud Crab is one of a kind. It is one of a kind, yes. Yes, it is. And it's not even on this server. Our admin's nickname is the Drunken Mud Crab, but he has scoured the Mud Crab, which is normally found right about here, from existence, because he has a lot of gold on him. And he doesn't want people all gathering around that area just selling things to the mud crab. Also, it's incredibly easy to kill that mud crab, and then everyone will complain about that. I know I would. I'd be like, yeah, I was just selling something, and some guy came over and just gave it a good slap in the face, and now it's dead. Now I gotta wait 24 hours or something like that. It doesn't take 24 hours for things to spawn in. But if everybody's visiting it, it would. It would. The cell resets usually after 5-6 minutes or so, if nobody's in that cell. But, I'm in a tree. Hi, tree. How you doing? Tree attack. Tree attack. I don't know where this moon guy is. It's probably somewhere being mischievous. You know the cat people. They like to skulk around and look for shinies. They're like real cats. Makes me also wonder if they like to suddenly and sporadically make a horrible sound and perch up on somewhere high, like a real cat does. You know, you're just having a calm night, you're watching a horror movie, you're on the edge of your seat, and you got yourself a drink in your lap, and you're just about to go to sip it, so it's right in front of your face, your cat goes, BAM! And just flies up on the counter. You just get scared, you splash yourself, you shit your pants, the cat looks at you and goes, how dare you? And then it scratches the ever-living shit out of you. Maybe because you'd do the same thing. I don't know. That hurt my brain thinking about that, but it's okay. It's to be expected when you have a headache. Oh no. There's like, I wish there was more people on. I wish there was more people on. I really do. Moon, we have a Discord. Link is in the /help command. You can share your character's story there in the server lore tab, and screenshots and such. There we go. I meant to say share. I said Sahar. Hopefully Moon speaks English, because also our admin doesn't want people speaking other languages that are not lore friendly. Now, if you happen to know Dunmeri or Altmer, and you start speaking that, that's perfectly fine. But, wow. Okay, Moon. I guess Moon didn't realize I was on. Moon might be hacking, maybe? That's the only reason I can think that you just leave after somebody goes to talk to you. It is, after all. Okay, Moon has left assassins in the guild. It's good to know. Anything suspicious left around? Anything suspicious left around? No weird piles of gold this time? Okay. Okay. Just an assassin. We had a guy called, their name was, Molly. And Molly apparently is a notorious Test 3 MP hacker. Who doesn't change their name, by the way. He was flying around the town with unnatural, like, stats. Not using any items like I use, not like anyone else. Unnatural stats. And he was practically immune to everything. Like, he had over 100 million hit points, which is just impossible. You can't do it. That's impossible. That's impossible. He wasn't using any of the glitchiness of the older plug-in incompatibilities. See some of my former stream videos for that, by the way, because I have a character that experienced it. It was quite cool, quite fun, and it wasn't a serious server anyways, so I could get away with it. But this person was legitimately, Molly was legitimately hacking their stats. They were jacking that shit all the way up on a server that has a no hacking policy. This would be this server. And, yeah, Mudcrab threw the banhammer down on that person. I'm sure they'll be back. Makes me wonder if Moon is an alt of Molly, because I was there when Mudcrab banned Molly. I was there. I just said, hey, Molly, hey, Moon, how you doing, Moon? And then Moon's like, fuck this, I'm out. Why? Why so suspicious? I don't know. Maybe Moon just disconnected. Maybe Moon didn't want to play with people. I mean, that's the best part of multiplayer is not playing with people. Yeah, you know, I'm going to play a multiplayer game and just avoid people. That sounds like a good idea. Hey, I'm going to make some silly weapons. How about that? I'm going to make some super silly weapons. How about we do this? We're going to do this thing, everyone. You're gonna think it's so silly, so cool, but I can do it. Because you know why? I believe in myself. Cast when strikes. Damages your own health. 3 points. For 5 seconds. Cursed Edge. Somebody's probably gonna read that wrong. They're gonna think, wow, 3 points for 5 seconds, that's really strong. They're gonna equip it, they're gonna hit something, and they're gonna die slowly. Imagine if the drink being spilled is actually hot coffee. That would suck, Daniel. That scenario with the cat freaking you out is hot coffee. That would be bad. Oh, what a jerk. Me? Yeah, I totally just made a cursed weapon. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? It's all part of the RP. Somebody might not actually know what's happening, so they're gonna pick up the weapon and destroy themselves. You'll destroy yourself, Anakin. You'll destroy yourself. We're gonna do a whopping 30 to 32 points. Cursed great sword of burning. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Yes. It's the self-damage weapons. Everyone loves these. These are the greatest. These are the greatest. You don't know great until you've hit yourself and destroyed yourself. Cast when strikes. Self. Sleepy blade. Ah, yes. Damage fatigue. 31 points on self. Basically, to knock you unconscious. These don't have particularly great charge either. They're shitty weapons. They're supposed to be. Hello. Okay, that's not a person. I thought. You know, I just realized there was nobody on, so it's not like people, you know, are on and walking around. They'll never even see those weapons. They'll probably never see those weapons. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, my friends. Fine, I'll just take all the blades. All the blades are ours. They belong to us now. Come on, let's do this thing. Garrett's having too much fun making these. Also, it gets my, why did I bother using the strength thing? I don't know. It gets my enchant skill up, and that's something I want. Cast when strikes self. Cursed dagger. Yes. This one's not as bad. It just destroys your magicka, you know, every so often. I like the red sheen to these items, too. They have a really, really nice sheen to them. Silver dagger. Cast when strikes. Damages your health. That's not gonna work. It's not as bad as the others. He's talking to me. Cursed silver dagger. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. You will accept this. You will accept my dagger, you will die. Cursed silver dagger, 3 to 5 points for 1 second on self. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do you like pain? You will love my set of weapons that I have designed. Cast when strikes. Can I paralyze myself? Can I get that? Paralyze. Self. Probably can't do 2 seconds. No, I can't. But hey, that'll be fun. Cursed short sword. Paralyze on self. Oh, yes. Bring on the lame-ass weaponry. That one's... I think that's the best one. You just stop moving for a second. It looks cool, doesn't it? It's all green and shit. Look at that thing. Oh, yes, my cursed armaments. The world will know my shit. Let's just make a bunch of cursed items. I might as well. There's no point not to. Okay, let's break into Revere's stash here. It's all average equipment, you know? Basic stuff that anybody can, you know, encounter. And it'll all kill you if you try to use it. All these cursed items do terrible things to you, body and soul. Oh, you mean Moon? Well, I'm just hypothesizing, Mara. I don't know if Moon's actually a jerk. I don't know. It just seems weird that I'd say hello and they're like, oh shit, and they leave. Self-inflicted damage. Trying to get my emo phase on. Yeah, yeah. Who says you can't make an emo character? And it's like, Jeffrey, the self-loathing Breton. Oh, man, my life is pain. Oh, no. Cast when strikes on self. Oh, yeah, damage your speed? Heck yeah. Iron Club of Nails. The Iron Club of Nails. Oh, I kind of hope somebody jumps in and is like, cool, weapons, and picks up one and uses it. I really am hoping. I'm hoping for this. Cast when strikes on self. 12. Yes. Cursed Iron Warhammer. The cursed Warhammer of ball smashing. The ball smasher. Yes. Oh, look at that. Look how beautifully red it is. Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. That is... Ah, I got a Winged Twilight. That's right. I got that. I still got the Winged Twilight. Let's use that on the Iron Claymore. Cast when strikes. I want you to disintegrate the ever-living shit out of the person's armor. How about that? Of Whiplash. The Iron Claymore of Whiplash. Yes. It's probably the best one there, because it won't kill you. By the time you realize what's happening, you'll have no armor. We need to get some lights for that. It's way too, It's way. I need lights. Where are lights? Lights. Are there any candles I can pick up? Can't pick up these ones. No. Can't do that. Okay. Let's go somewhere else then. Yes, this way. I think I did a good job. I think I did a great job. I like what I did, making these awful items. Aha! There. We now have lights to make this alleyway really noticeable. So some poor bastard is going to come on the server and be like, stuff! And then regrets their life. Let's put you there. Ah, yes. Welcome to my horrible free weapon emporium. All the joys of stabbing your... I gotta make sure there's no weapons around here. There's no weapons. No weapons. Okay. Yes, I don't want them to be like, cool weapon versus a shitty weapon. No, take the shitty weapon. I swear, they're just magic. What if somebody doesn't actually... What if they want to RP the fact that they haven't identified the weapon? So then they have to pick up something, and they know it's going to be bad. They have all the choices. Let's see, do I want to hurt my speed? I want to destroy my health. Hey, look, I can paralyze myself. It's called the Stiffy. Oh, look, I can destroy my my magicka, or I could burn myself in glorious hellfire. That one does a lot of damage to yourself. Good God. And then there's this one. I shred my armor for free in combat. Sounds good. Sounds good. I am proud of the work I've done. I'm gonna see if any of my friends are on. I doubt they are. No, they're not on. I'm alone, boys. Boys and girls, I'm alone. There's no one here. Dagger of Thorns. Pretty much. Hope Filthy Imperials will obtain these cursed weapons. I hope so too, Daniel. I kind of want to see the Legion try to fight, you know, for their causes with these weapons. When are you going to Werewolf? I might do Werewolf as just to show you some of the buffs I've done to myself. I try to keep my Werewolf transformations at night, though. As you can see, it's morning. Because I try to keep the realism of the RP of the Werewolf. And I don't do it every night because Eeeuuurgh is a much older werewolf. She has more control over when she transforms. I wanted to do the whole cursed every night, but 7.0 still doesn't have a fix for the actual werewolf disease. You get the disease, and then when you log out, it's gone. So that can completely bone your Blood Moon progress as well, which sucks. As a matter of fact, when you do those quests, you don't want to get off at all. But on top of it all, like you can't easily keep the disease. You have to keep getting it over and over again. Quests or no quests, you have to keep getting reinfected to turn into a werewolf. You also can't pass the time on this server. You're not allowed to wait. And every time you sleep in a bed, you know, here, let me show you what happens when you sleep in a bed. 1 second, people. Oh, you don't see me. Shit. Come on. Come on. Gimme. 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 There we go. Okay. When you sleep in a bed, 7 a.m. Well, it should be 8. Well, it's not now. See, look, I can do as many hours as I want. Whoop. Okay, that also happens. That's fine. Ignore the fact that there's bears. Oh, bears, come back. No. Bears. Bears. It's so magical. Look at that. Look how magical that is. It's so magical. It's precious, isn't it? I call it Bear Sealing. A epic journey by Garret Can't, in which he wakes up one day to find bears plastered to his ceiling for no reason. No, basically, time doesn't pass. Time doesn't pass. So, in order to become a werewolf, you have to get infected. 3 days will pass by. You have to wait those 3 days. You have to wait those 3 days. You have to sit through that for 3 days to be a werewolf. And then when you leave or the game crashes, you're back to being normal. You have to go get it again. So, the ring gives me the choice of really having control over when I want to RP. It's unfortunate it takes 2 hours of transformation off of your werewolf, though, which is just what the Ring of Hearsing does. But I'll wait till nighttime and I'll show you some more of that buffs I've given myself, because I've given myself a bunch of buffs. these masterful sets, these are all my buffs as a werewolf, and they make me really strong. Really strong. I think you'll be most pleased. Let's see. Has anybody in the server discovered your werewolf secret? Yes, one person did. Hey, do you hope Skywind has the same werewolf feature as Morrowind? I hope. Chances are they're just going to tack on the Skyrim werewolf, though. The bear was possessed. Most likely, yes. There was a person who discovered that I am a werewolf, but they don't know my name. They don't know my character's name. They just know it's a Nord woman. And I'm so powerful and very infrequent when I come to Balmora that I don't bother changing my character's appearance, nor will I. She is proud. Now, the thing was, we were doing a test. We were actually over here, me and my friend Ryan, and he's a lich. And we were just out of game, actually, testing something. So he was trying to buff my werewolf even further. And I was sitting in this exact spot, and I was doing the whole chant thing in RP, even though technically we were out of RP, but I didn't expect anyone to go over this ridge. We gotta stop using this area. So I was doing a chant so people could hear it, but I didn't expect anyone to know where I was. He's buffing me with spells, and then I put on the Ring of Hearsing and I transform. And just as I was doing that, now mind you, he's standing right over there. This guy comes down, this dark elf comes down the ridge, and he's like, "Oh!" in chat, "What is going on? Who are they?" They. He saw us both. He saw the lich doing something to the Nord. He saw me transform. He saw me transform into a werewolf. The second I realized somebody saw me, I swiveled around, saw him, and ripped him in half. Now, he didn't perma. Arguably, I don't think he should have remembered shit, but he did. Like, somebody dragged him into town, or he dragged himself into town bleeding or whatever. He came back, he resurrected, and in the morning, he was like, "You're a werewolf, you're a werewolf, I saw that, I saw you in the lich," and all that, and we were talking about this the whole time that I was a werewolf, the whole night. Me and my friend Ryan were talking about this. Okay, he saw you. You weren't supposed to be there. My character's opposed to you, so how do we play this off? We decided upon it being the lich was forcing my transformation. He had compelled me, had paralyzed me, and had done some ritual for his own inane purposes. He was trying to goat me into attacking people. Now, my character does attack people indiscriminately as a werewolf. My reasoning behind this character doing that, she's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's a good person. The werewolf side of her, she fully embraces it to the point where she lets it run free. It's going to do whatever Hearsing wants it to do. Well, he did something to make the werewolf come out against my will. I didn't choose. So I had a white handprint on my character, and it was actually a really cool RP, because I played it off like, you know, I was actually really agonized about this, because this was one of those nights I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to bring out the beast. And it literally stayed in town the entire night and just killed anything that moved. It didn't move on, it didn't run to the hills, it just killed everyone, everything that moved. And he was accusing me of being a werewolf, so I was like, I'm not a werewolf, even though I am. She is. She knows she is. But he was accusing me of this. And the best part was, it's kind of a multi-tiered bad situation. I'm saying I'm not a werewolf, knowing that I am, but I'm trying not to lose a possible ally while still lying about an evident truth. And at the same time, because it was caused by the Lich, I was saying that, I was trying to, not really changing the subject, but I was being like that, they are so powerful. He did something to me. He did something, not saying what he did to me, because Liches can't turn you into a werewolf. They can't do that. Only Hircine has that power. Only the Hounds have that power. I was basically, pinning this on the Lich, and he didn't seem to get it. He didn't seem to believe it. I think his character got hysterical, and he hasn't been on since. Although in the lore, he has been keeping an eye out for a Nord woman because she's a werewolf. Again, he doesn't know it. So as long as I avoid showing up in public with him there, with other people, he can't pin it on me because no one else knows. There's a few people that suspect that I'm a werewolf. There was one guy that ended up talking with me. We were drinking our characters. I passed out, and my character was growling in her sleep. But otherwise, he has no reason to believe I'm anything other than a crazy barbarian from the north. It adds to really cool RP. As ultimately, what's going to happen when they all find out? I'm not going to be able to come in town without being attacked by most people. There might be some people that might see the good in my character. They might understand I have a condition. She doesn't want to cure it, though. This is part of her family. Also, cures in the Elder Scrolls series aren't really supposed to exist. They are a rare circumstance that very few know about. And, she's not the type that would want to cure that. That's part of her life. In fact, she is very old. I haven't decided on an age and how old Eeeuuurgh is, but she's probably hundreds of years old. So her entire family has been around as werewolves for a long time. It's an interesting RP. You're gonna be Super Wolf. Yeah, pretty much that's what the buffs do. Since you're on the mountain, it should be called Mountain of the Curse. Here's the only Daedra to give beast form. Yes, pretty much. Isn't a Lich a Daedra servant? Yes and no. You can become a Lich without the Daedra. Mostly, people become Liches through the Ideal Masters. 1 second. They make pacts with the Ideal Masters, who always screw them over in the end. The Daedra, their purposes are their own, but Daedra can be very honorable, which is shocking to say. The games don't really paint them in such a way. Hircine is very fair. He is a huntsman. It's about sport to him, enjoyment. It's not about evil for the sake of evil. In fact, Hircine is very neutral. It really has to do with the flesh and of the hunt. That's all he cares about. Molag Bal is about torture. You could say he's pure evil, because he loves to torture. So if his deals with you involve you suffering at some point, whether or not your soul meets him in his plane of Coal Harbor, or during your entire lifespan, he's only going to make the deal to make you suffer at some point. Azura is about fate, prophecy. She gets nothing out of it other than the fact that her prophecies will always come to pass, and they always do. If she says something's going to happen, it does. She's considered good because pretty much her prophecies have always revolved around a cycle of change that's always been for the betterment. And she seems to love the Dunmer. She has taken it upon herself to shepherd them. So Zura's good. Zura's a good Daedra. Sheogorath is crazy. Making a deal with him can be incredibly fun or incredibly painful, but in the end, everyone wins. If you end up getting whisked away to the Shivering Isles, it's not entirely a bad life. It's just fucking nuts. You also have to be nuts to even really, get on the same page as him. But it can happen. Yeah, the Daedra are they can be fair masters. The Ideal Masters, though, they're not fair. They're bad. To become a Lich, you either have to obtain that power yourself, that knowledge through necromancy, to become said Lich. You could get help from Molag Bal, definitely, but that'd probably be very ill-advised. And the Ideal Masters are the quickest route to that. They are just, in the end, they will consume your soul. They will eat your soul. They will literally eat your soul, and you'll be nothing. They're bad news. They're just bad news. God, my head hurts. Oh my god. Azura's pretty chill after here seeing. Well, yeah, comparable. A lich is a undead. Sorry, I confused him with another creature. Ah, yes, yeah. Yeah, liches are undead. Ideal Master trick you as long as they have your soul. Well, they literally will trick you to the point where you will end up in the Soul Cairn, in their domain, so they can devour you. They scare the Daedra, believe it or not. They're not as powerful as a lot of the princes, but they're powerful enough to have their own demi-plane underneath Oblivion, within the folds of it, and the Daedra are concerned enough about the Ideal Master's presence, because the Ideal Masters can trap them there. There have been incursions into the Soul Cairn by Mehrunes Dagon and a few other Daedra lords trying to use it as a bypass point. They were trying to go through the Soul Cairn to get into Nirn, or into another Daedric realm unknown to the other Daedra. But the Ideal Masters actually do terrify the princes because they can close all the exits. They can start baiting and absorbing the souls of the Daedra. So they're like a malignant tumor in the balance of the theology within the Elder Scrolls. You know, they're very bad. The Ideal Masters just exist for hunger. They're a hungry entity. And their food source is people and spirits and everything. It's scary. Whereas the Daedra are powerful demonic entities that want to retain that power or enjoyment or whatever their purpose is, their designated purpose. So yeah, this is pretty fascinating. And I prefer playing characters that have like some sort of Daedric origin. Like, again, she's a member of the Blood Axe clan. They're werewolves, and they worship Hircine, the hunter. And they live good, regal Nord lives while embracing the wild. She's also a druid, so to her, being a werewolf is very personal, very natural. She can shed her civilized form for something more natural. And I like characters with that kind of that mixture, that blend of humanity and monstrousness. I have a vampire character as well, who's just a monster. Just a monster. She is just evil for the sake of evil. She is purely evil, and sadly I haven't had any actual RP with her yet. No one's been on the server, and no one's encountered her when I brought her out. I have brought her out, and there were people on, then they started leaving, and it's like, god damn it. That's the thing about RP. RP has to happen naturally. So I was moving around, a few miles away. I have like a crypt over here and a crypt over here I often visit. And I'll move into towns, I'll go here and there with the vampires seeking prey. And by the time I get there, everyone's gone. So I'm not able to introduce that character yet. I'm hoping there'll be a chance. She's just going to go around and start murdering people and sucking them dry. While Eeeuuurgh offers, a helping hand at any given time, she tries to be a good person, while still giving the beast its night, which adds for some pretty interesting encounters. I'm hoping we get some werewolf hunters at some point. I'm really hoping we get some people that want to hunt werewolves. They hear about the rumors, because werewolves aren't normal here. I'm the first werewolf on the server. There was nobody else that was a werewolf, so when I showed up and suddenly a werewolf, people were actually freaking out. Their characters' lives were on the line. And now we have another werewolf, and it's just gonna get scary from that point on. But that's a cool thing about the RP, adding in monster characters who do things at a certain time frame creates interesting stories for people. Ideal Masters and volumes of hunger. Here seeing is chill indeed, fair in all aspects. Yeah, comparable to them, definitely. And Sanguine's a fun Daedra too to worship, but unfortunately you can't make any fat characters, and I'd love to make a real chunky hedonist. if I could, who worships Sanguine. You know, a guy that just has like a bunch of booze in his inventory, just runs around asking people if they want to party. that'd be a fun Daedric Lord to serve. All Sanguine wants to do is party. He wants people to enjoy themselves in more of the carnal pleasures of life. And he doesn't really care about the endgame stuff. He doesn't care about souls. He cares if you want to have a good time. He's the most corrupting but fun-spirited Daedra. And a lot of like divine worshippers really despise him the most because he is against the haughty, against the prude. He is everything that they're not. But he's not a bad Daedra. He's not that bad. Sanguine just wants to change the way people think. Like in Oblivion, I believe the quests, you had to find certain people that were like super uptight about themselves, and you had to convert them over to the relaxing side of Sanguine. It's like somebody doesn't like, you know, dressing in skimpy clothes. You gotta steal all their clothes and give them nothing but like dancer wear, and you know, somebody hasn't had a lick of alcohol in like years, and all you have to do is just replace all their water or their milk with alcohol. That's it. That's what you do for Sanguine. And then he's like, yeah, all these people are gonna have a great time, guys. You just fucked people's lives, but it's not like you fucked their souls or anything. You didn't burn them, you didn't destroy them or anything. You just made them let loose just a little. It's funny. That's Sanguine for you. Oh, that's a golden saint. I could totally take your soul if I wanted to. Let's take your soul. I'm gonna take yours. Hang on a sec. You're gonna hit me. I'm gonna take your soul. I can and I will. There we go. I got your soul. Got your nose. Oh no, not my nose. Oh look, it's another sword I can enchant and add horrible things to. Why don't we? Also, this is my key now. This is my key now. I found out if you're a werewolf, you can use keys, which is pretty cool. So, we can always open a door if we need to, in wolf form. And now, I don't know if, like, a person locks that door, but that door has a scripted key associated with it. Will it still open the door that they locked, that a player locked? I don't know this. I'd like to find out. I'm not sure, though. That'd be an interesting thing to see. But yeah. No, I'm sorry if the stream isn't more involved. I'm not feeling well tonight, guys. I'm hoping somebody jumps on the server, though. At least some sort of point of interest, but everybody that's jumped on has left. I'm literally the only person online right now, I believe. Yeah. We need more people. We need more people to join this. We really do. Okay. Let's make something fun, shall we? Ebony longsword. Constant effect. Can't do that. Okay. Cast when strikes. I want you to damage my health for 11 seconds. Then I want you to damage my agility for 4 points of blight. Oh, yes. There we go. That's the king of swords right there. Now, the only way you can use these swords in particular is if you have... Actually, no, this one in particular. Anything with damage, health, or damage attribute. You can use that if you have a resistance to magic, 100%. But this one right here, you would need Sanctuary to resist. I found that out. It's interesting that the Disintegrate spells, you need Sanctuary to counter that. And of course, this is Paralyzation, so you need to resist Paralyze. So if somebody knew what they were doing, they could still use this sword normally, and it wouldn't affect them. But it would just be basically a normal ebony sword to them. That looks cool. the enchantment would be worthless. Not that you'd want the enchantment to hit you, because that damages your agility. That destroys your agility. That's a pretty strong cursed weapon. I like it. That's night. It's nice. Night? It's nice. Yes. Yeah. I'm slurring my words because my brain is having a horrible time coping at the moment. It's a pretty calm and relaxing stream, though. Yeah, I'm low energy right now, and I've got a lot of pain, but I wanted to stream something because I kept saying I was planning on streams, and then I just couldn't get to them because I had a lot of people making sounds. I don't think you can fat characters in Elder Scrolls, but only in ESO. Yeah, ESO seems to be the only one you can change the body type without using some crazy mods. And there's no big body types for Morrowind. Also, in this, there's only one body type that everyone else can see. So for multiplayer, I'd totally want to show that my character likes to eat a lot and drink a lot, but I can't do it, so I'm not going to bother. There's also Daedra that governs natural cycles. I'm trying to remember who that was. Father God, someone's been cell trapped. Yes. I guess it gives you an opportunity to spread cursed weapon around. Yeah, it should be. Your title should be called the Cursed Nord. No. See, no one can link those weapons to me, and I'm just making them for the sake of making them. If somebody finds them and decides to use them, they can create a story around them. I've done that before. I've left things here and there. And people have seen them. No, that's New Brock. We don't want to get stuck there. Once you go down there, you'll go nowhere. Yeah, like leaving items for people to find gives them a story around it. They can create a story around that. I made a pair of boots, for instance, that drained a person's strength when they wore them. And those boots are now circulating around the world as the cursed boots. They're Daedric boots. They hurt you when you wear them. And people will create stories around that. Eventually they'll get dumped in a river or something like that. But you never know. As for many other items and things that I add into the world, some of them are useful, some of them not so much. There was a dagger I made that's being used by a bunch of cultists now, and they use it for ceremonies. Although those characters are kind of bogus anyways, I'm glad that the worthless item that I was enchanting, has made it into someone's story. And I can take pride in that, in creating something for them to write about. I don't think anyone's ever going to see those cursed items because no one's online right now. When I leave this server and I leave this area for too long, the cell's going to reset and those items are going to vanish. But if somebody happens to get on within, minutes to an hour or whatever, and I happen to be here, the cell's, loading in like this, they're going to see that. Ah, okay, hello, how you doing? Yeah, you go, Bear. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But that's how I feel right now. Actually, he looks much cozier than me. I wish I was that cozy. Yeah. Ceiling Bear. Ceiling Bear judges you. 8 p.m., huh? 8 p.m. Usually 9 is a good time to transform. Late 8, 9 p.m. We'll show everyone our buffs as Werewolf. Unfortunately, we won't get to see the true beauty of what it does unless I hit a player, and there's no players on. But it is designed to kill people very fast. Yeah. The random items I make, I just make them out of my character's story. Just they're there. People find them, they find them. It's good. It's all good. As for some of the other stuff, sometimes I will make something. I will actually make something for someone. It's not often, but I've done it before. Someone secretly enjoys the cursed boots. They might. Test your strength on creatures. There's nothing that can compare to a vanilla werewolf, to be honest. You can kill Amalexi as one. The test isn't going to be that concise, but, yeah. Let's, transform, shall we? I almost missed one. We have some chameleon, too. Why do I have chameleon? It makes me harder to see and harder to hit. For some reason. Why does it make me harder to hit? Because there is a weird issue with Morrowind Multiplayer, which chameleon is like sanctuary. It makes you hard to hit. So I said, hey, I'm gonna, you know, make full use of that. Why not? I have 140 hand-to-hand. Now, currently with the way werewolves work on Morrowind Multiplayer, it's glitching out considering their hand-to-hand skill like the players. Can I not jump? I can jump. What's my acrobatics at? Acrobatics is, acrobatics. Acrobatics is 80. I thought werewolves had a higher acrobatics. Maybe I was wrong. I'm just so used to playing with, like, really weird mods. I have, like, mods that make my werewolf super crazy in the single-player game. Yeah, nothing can really hold a candle to me, even if I didn't have these buffs. But I do know one thing. I can sneak into town now with 100 sneak and a bunch of chameleon. And with that 140, so again, against players in multiplayer right now, werewolves are bugged. They deal fatigue damage like everyone else, and then health damage. But I can drop a player to the ground instantaneously. Look, see, she doesn't see me, and now she sees me. I didn't get my sneak attack off. Hey there, how you doing, lady? How you doing? Come here. I'm just gonna rip you apart, and you are moving really fast. That's the one thing. I don't move very fast, but if a player doesn't see me, even for a second, they're done. I will drop a player to negative 600 fatigue. Yeah, see how easy it is to get criticals now? Very easy. Very easy to get criticals. Well, where'd I go? I'm invisible. Bah, ghost wolf. And I'm doing a lot more damage with my claws, too, because werewolves actually do get a small buff to their, Hi there, guard. How you doing? They get a small buff to their hand-to-hand skill, in damage terms. Hi there, sir. How you doing? You're down. I'm sorry. That happened to you. That totally happened to you. Okay. These people must die for reasons. There's nobody in there. Somebody's been up here. Interesting. That door is normally closed. Very interesting. Hey, could I, like, jump over here? Thank you, game. You are toast. Goodbye. Why does it feel like I'm moving incredibly slow as a werewolf? I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know. It could be something I did to my character before I transformed. Maybe it was the giant's belt. Maybe it fudged something. It feels like I'm moving really slow. And maybe it's just my brain, because I'm very sleepy. Like I said, I'm not very, not doing well. Well, that looks normal. It just feels slow. Or maybe it's damn ESO, because I've been playing ESO in the meantime, and werewolves move insanely fast in that. And this is still fast, you know, in player terms, in Morrowind. This is insanely fast. No, there's vampires in there. I want to kill him. Oh, well. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just can't be done. Oh, I almost got stuck. That'd be bad. Let's say we'll go to Hla-Ode and kill some people, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. You can't really see why this these buffs are really strong, though. Again, because these NPCs are nothing compared to a werewolf. At least I still have the 544 health. That's nice. Yeah, that is good. But against a player, I can drop their fatigue all the way to negative 600 or above, depending on how good the crit is. And they drop to the ground. Warrior, wizard, doesn't matter. I drop them to the ground. And then they have to deal with my claws. And they're pretty much dead. If a werewolf like me with 140 hand-to-hand catches you, it's over. It's over. Another thing is, too, I learned, although silver weapons deal double damage to werewolves, they're not ideal for attacking werewolves. And the reason is, silver weapons don't deal a lot of damage. So they only deal double their maximal damage. Hi, sir. How you doing? Ooh, he doesn't see me. He's toast. And I can do that to a player in mid-combat. I can enter sneak in mid-combat. I can literally jump down and do that and then hit him. And it will do a tremendous amount of fatigue damage. And then the rest of it rips their armor off and goes straight to their health. Sorry, guard. Sorry, guard. You are defeated. This werewolf is going for a sail. How about that? Oh, man. Look how nice it is. Just enjoying myself. There's more people here. Where are you? Oh, there they are. And yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry. You're toast. Oh! Orc man. These NPCs will all respawn anyways. Got you. Got... Nope, I missed. He can't even see me. He couldn't even see me. Ah! I've got a bone for you. My buffs are still active. My buffs will remain for most of my transformation as well. So when they start tinkering away, I know to start fleeing for my life. Hi there, sir. I gave you a new tattoo on your back. It's called Claws. It's new and inspired by pain and suffering. Hey, no, come back. Yeah. Yeah. Got you. You're mine. Okay, there's one more person over here. No, come back. Come back. Okay. I mean, honestly, probably giving myself some speed bonuses wouldn't be half bad as a werewolf. Considering. I just don't know what amount of speed would impact the werewolf. If anything, giving myself acrobatics bonuses. They don't necessarily need it. They're meant to be the fastest things in the game, period. Drumroll. And we still got our buffs. It's nice. I've also got strength and speed gets restored in case someone hits me with that shit. My healing is 3 points per second, and I gain 2 fatigue per second, which I found out fatigue, I didn't actually know this, fatigue factors into how you're undetected. So as long as you have maximum fatigue, which I pretty much do, I remain undetected when I sneak. So that works out. Sorry, sir. Wow. You resisted my attacks. So I still deal health damage to NPCs, but against players, I go for their fatigue first, and then it goes past to their health. Which I guess, it's a bug, but it works. It works. Because if they get knocked on the ground, there's nothing they can do. And there, Cliff Racer, how you doing? You can't fight me. You can't do it. I will defeat you. Hey, how you doing? Crunch. Yeah, crunch. I crunch. I'm gonna crunch them. Destruction and despair. Ow, he poisoned. You poisoned your friend, though. Huh? Your friend is incredibly durable. Kill the beast. Oh, what's the matter? Ah, gotcha. Wow, you drink a lot. My god, that's the most bottles I've ever seen. Your head will be my trophy? I think not. Sorry, you're toast. Why am I saying sorry? It's a filthy Imperial. He deserved it. He deserved it, ladies and gentlemen. And we totally... Wow, I can make notes. I don't want to make notes. I think we'll wait out our transformation. Yeah, it's about to peter out here. 108. Hand to hand. Okay, we're good. Be the filthy little beast we are in this cave. Get all stinky. Go into someone's house, just... Eh. Oh, and there we go. I was on time. I was on time. But yeah, nobody was online, so I couldn't hunt them down. Werewolf RP is pretty simple. If you see a player, kill them. That's it. I normally give them a chance, though. If they're brand new, if it's the first time they've encountered a werewolf, I won't just attack them for the sake of attacking them. I'll let them get a chance to run, or maybe even spot me from a distance. But after that, After that, the shit hits the fan. It's on after that. I think I'm a little bit faster in my human form than I am a werewolf. No, not really. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's this perspective. The werewolf's vision is a little bit... It's skewed a little, so it makes things seem like they're moving a lot slower, when in reality they're moving a little bit faster. It's a difficult one, it is. It really is. Oh, my fucking head hurts. You have no idea. What's this? Spark bolt. Bah. Blech. Wait, was that an emerald? I'll take an emerald. Heck yeah. I can make money off selling soul gems too. I'm aware of this. I just don't care at the moment. Unless it's a particularly good soul gem. There's only one particularly good soul gem. We all know there's only one. Oh, 107 gold. I'll take that. Spirit charms. Not a bad item, but for me it's terrible. I've got better things than that. 100 gold? Heck yeah. Take the 1 gold. I'll take the 1 gold. 100 gold! Ring of Tears. Again, not a bad item early game. 205. That's pretty good. I like that. Give me more gold. I actually spent a lot of my gold working on the bar that we're building with my friends. I'll probably end the stream by showing you guys that, which I may honestly want to do very soon, because I'm in a lot of pain. Take that ruby, please. Take the 100 gold. See, that's a soul gem I'll pick up, because I know what it can do for me. What can Brown do for you? You know, UPS. Can they kick your package? Can they dump it in a river? Can they make you sad? The best way of getting there is to recall back to Solstein. And we're going to do that, and then we are going to Skyfrost, jump in the air. We need the Belt of the Sea. How is everyone? I hope your night is... I used the Belt of the Sea. The Ring of the Sea. Sorry. Maybe I did not. Oh, it seems I used... Nope, I thought I had Slow Fall. I was gonna be like, what? No. I'm gonna show you all the Fight Club. Remember, we don't talk about Fight Club, but we sure as heck show you Fight Club, because we might as well. I'm gonna show you the Fight Club that we're working on. And this will be a public space for everyone to, you know, if they make the travel there, there'll be fights hosted, there'll be games of skill and might, or just a place for RP drinking and feasting. People can show up and gamble and things like that, which I think will be the coolest part, is people gambling on these fights with in-game money. It's in-game, it's not real. Never real. It's never real. Of course, the thought has gone into making some of the fights player death fights, so like blood sports, and one of them, we were talking about it just loosely, what if there was a permadeath night? People would want to bring in new characters, obviously, or they wanted to take a chance, bring a character they beloved, and fight for money and see if they could live. Because there's a good chance they probably wouldn't survive it. But the stakes would be super high. Now, here we are in Sani. And this is the Fight Club. You go in here, and you got the door. It's a good door. It's a good, strong door, you know? It's a good, strong door. And then you enter. So you have like a little wood elf looks down at you and is like, "Ah, what's your friend name? Friend? Name? What's your friend name?" Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We just go up the stairs. You got a nice little barrier here. Enter. Oh boy. Look at this. Now, originally I had made both of the bars on the edges. I made this one this time. We lost the bars because we were testing out some stuff. Somebody was... We believe... Excuse me? No. No, 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 no. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Well, that's a bug. The rat's not supposed to... Okay, you know, stay there. Squeak, squeak. The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to tell my friends that the pack rat is bugged. Yeah. Anyways, what I was saying is somebody was hacking, I believe they were hacking, because they were able to enter the house. This is locked to outsiders. Only people that can enter are people with the permissions. He was able to walk in here with impunity. And he's like, man, you didn't lock your house. It's like, no, it's totally locked. We double-checked. We triple-checked. Then our dear sweet friend barred everyone access to make sure there wasn't a problem with the house, which there wasn't a problem with the house. I'm still convinced the guy was hacking. It blew away my bar. Both bars. I made 2 bars, and this is a faithful reproduction of the first bar. Only it's better, because now there's 2 barrels and more candles. It's also longer. It's long. But I had another bar over there, and yeah, it's not in existence anymore. So another character did this, and it's nice. It's a little disheveled, but me personally, I hate to toot my own horn, but I liked my bar better. That was over there. That's me, you know, that's me. I gotta make sure there's no clipping. That was something I had problems with, was stuff clipping. There's no clipping. Good, good, good. But basically... yeah, I lost all my work, so I had to do it all over again. This, however, remained because the house owner built this, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. This is where people would be fighting. You'd have the contestants enter in through here, and there's a chest that will be filled with random weapons and armor, and they have to fight. No magic, no archery, just pure brawn. Well, that will happen to you. I'm going to call it, though. The first few people to enter here are going to grab all the gold that they can, and then they're going to grab this and proceed to kill the person that they're in the pit fight with. Pretty sure it's going to happen, or they're going to grab this shit. In fact, we're missing a spear. There was a spear here. It's gone now. Well, that's going to happen. But this is going to be cool. You know, this is going to be cool when we open this up to the public. I mean, technically it is going to be open as soon as possible, but nobody's been on, so yeah. We posted on the Discord, on the Veridian Server Discord, hey, fight club thingy, and you were squeaking up a storm, sir. I don't know. There was another rat, believe it or not. It died. It had a horrible... Actually, there was 2 other rats. Yeah, that's right. The first rat got murdered by one of our friends, and then the second rat decided it wanted to attack one of our friends, and somebody else killed it because they can. It was most dissatisfactory. But hey, you know, it's a world. Why am I doing this? I can do this so easy. Vivek, there we go. We're in Vivek City. Outlander, what do you want? How about your head on a platter? I'm kidding. Well, I think I'm going to be ending this stream here because I feel like I want to vomit. I get very lightheaded when I get headaches, and I did stream. I at least wanted to talk to everybody because I want you to know I'm alive, and I'm here, and I'm sad because I couldn't give you something better to watch. But everyone has their days, you know? Yeah, they gotta take one thing after the other. So this is I label this as a non-content stream. This is me talking, sharing my thoughts, showing some stuff that's going on. And this, hopefully in the future, our RP experience can be a little bit more engrossing. You know, a lot of stuff can happen from here on out. Wispy Wonder. Gave my sister my phone so that she could play video games. And you know my younger sister I'm watching for the weekend. I told her to tell me if a notification popped up. She did not. She should not tell me that you were streaming. Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, to her, I'm nobody, so it's not like she would really know and want to, you know, say anything. Yeah, I mean, hi, Wispy. This wasn't really anything special, Wispy. I have a headache tonight, and I felt sick. I wanted to stream yesterday and the day before that, and being unable or feeling inadequate enough, I wasn't able to, and I wanted to do it today, despite my current condition. I wanted to get something out, so you didn't miss anything, Wispy. It's just me roaming around alone. One guy was on the server, and I said hello to him, and he left. Thank you all so much for watching. It means the world to me that some people were here to say hello. Any notifications? Oh, I left a notification in the Discord. I said, at everyone. Did I do it right? It says, at everyone. Headache, but alive, right? That's something. And yeah, I'm sorry. You can click the bell. If you're subscribed to the channel, there's a bell that appears on YouTube. It should work. Question mark. Every YouTuber's been saying this for like 2 years now. Does it actually work? I don't know, because I don't use the bell system. I manually look up the people I want to see. I love you too. But the bell should notify you of stuff happening on the channel. If not, again, I'm not the greatest streamer in the world, but it means the world to me that people show up and say hello, even if it is for just chatting and goofing around like I did in this stream. I'm looking forward to this coming month, which, in fact, I think, yeah, it's the first of the month. This month, I'll be getting Planetfall. I wanted to get it the second it came out, but, you know, bills and things and stuff and computer graphics cards, I had to spend all my money. So, I'm looking forward to Planetfall, especially with my new webcam? No, my new graphics card. I'll be able to run that at max settings and have a lot of fun with that. Take Advil. I actually took Excedrin. It works really well. Unfortunately, I can't take more because I already took it. You can only have 2 pills a day. If you take more, you can die. Drink water. I've been drinking water. I got some water here. I haven't been drinking soda. This is water. Actually, you can drink a little bit of soda because the caffeine will boost you. But drinking too much, there's a balance. You can't drink too much when you have a headache or it will mess you up. Eat something. I gotta eat something. You're right. I gotta find some numb on. Probably get something nice and tasty, probably. Anyways, we got that Planetfall game to look forward to and a few other things coming out here and there. I want to do some more ESO again at some point because it kind of was interrupted in doing that because of the graphic cards issues. I have a tissue. See you all later. Have a wonderful night. And don't get a headache. Don't get the headaches. They're bad. Later, everyone.